I've been told that I need to do more videos, and I guess I'm not confident enough to do enough more videos. I feel like I am talking stupid, I guess you could say. Not talking stupid, but like, I don't know, just feel weird.
You feel like you have nothing to talk about?
Yeah, I feel like I have nothing to talk about. I feel like I'm not that interesting. I go to work and I go to home, but
being a single mother, you have a lot to talk about.
And that voice that you hear on the other end is my sister. She's making taco shells. But I will tell you guys my story, I guess, the reason why I'm single. Me and Adara's dad, me and Zendaya's dad, they know their names, right?
Yeah.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
The kids' names?
Yeah. Me and, that's why I said cut out that I just did that dumb thing.
No, leave it in there. You being you.
One, I don't watch our videos. Two, I don't watch our videos, so I don't know what you guys know and what you don't know. But I want to say thank you for the comment that I did get saying I was a warrior. I actually got it while I was at work, and I started crying like a big baby, because I am a big baby. But the reason why I'm single is because me and Zendaya's dad were together for a long time. And as you guys know, I don't know if I said this in the other video or not, because I haven't watched it. I just recorded it and my sister put it up. But me and Zendaya's dad were together since Adara was 2. And he took a big step in her life because that was the first guy that she known as daddy. Like, I never introduced her to anybody. I never brought people in and out of her life. I just didn't want that. My mom didn't do it to us, so I don't do it to them. Unless I know it's going to be something long term, that's the only time that I ever introduced them to somebody in their life. Now, we were together for 2 years. Went to the doctors for my cycle, and they pretty much said by the age that I was, that I need to hurry up and have a baby. Not hurry up and have a baby, but if I wanted to have a healthy baby, I needed to do it now and not wait. So Adara was at that time 4. So we were just like, I always wanted one more. And I was like, if it happens, it happens. And we got pregnant. And where shit, I would say, started going downhill was when I almost lost Zendaya too, as well as Adara. It's something about me carrying them. I guess they just want to escape early. I don't know. But I was put on bed rest. I was bleeding all the time and all that other stuff. And then it got to the point where the doctor said, look, no more sex. You guys, we got to keep her in there as long as we can. So all this stuff, I had a conversation with him, because every woman knows what he's not getting at home, he's going to go elsewhere to go and get. And kind of that's what happened. He went elsewhere to go get what he wanted to get. I tried to have that conversation with him and tried to see, before I knew about all that, tried to like have a conversation. He was like, no, we're good. You're going to be fine. Just make sure the baby's safe and all the other stuff. Baby's here. I would go and like try to initiate. Is that initiate the big S? Initiate the big S. Because I don't know if my girl's listening or not. But anyway,
1, the girls don't watch our channel.
Good.
2, just say sex.
Sex. I tried to initiate sex, and I would get every reason of why I could not have sex with this man. This man would make up every reason. He was tired. He was had to leave. He had to go do something. It was every freaking reason of why he could not have sex with me. And I am a firm believer that if you are not getting it at home, you are getting it somewhere else, because what you won't do, the next woman will. So I am a true believer in that. But there was times where the baby be sleeping. I'm like, let's go, like, real fast. And he give me some excuse. A stupid one is, oh, no, we can't. The baby's asleep. No, well, she has a bed. Let's put her in her bed. Let's go to bed. Let's go. Let's get it in. Let's go. No. So that's when I had the inkling of, okay, he's not getting it from me. He's getting it from somebody else. And then I would get people I would see him. At that time, Facebook had it to where if you liked something, you didn't have to even repost it. If you liked something, like just liked it, Facebook would repost it and say this person liked this picture, or this person.
What does that? That's why you see my that funnel cake cupcake.
Yeah, but no, it does. But at this time, I don't know what he was on, but did you guys know that there is a secret Facebook? I did not know this. There's an underground Facebook. I'm probably going to blow up after telling you all this, but there is an underground Facebook. You cannot get in unless you're invited, and it's for like sexaholics. You can get hookers, whores, walkers, talkers, suckers, bluckers, hooker whore. You can get all of them.
About the Walking Dead walker?
No, I'm talking about the hooker whore that be on Sierra Highway hooker whore. Like, I'm just saying, like, you can get all that on this Facebook page. But in order to get on this Facebook page, you have to be invited. So he was liking pictures of these prostitutes that were on this page, and I couldn't see it. But all my other friends that he was friends with could see it. And they're telling me that they can see this and why I was not seeing this. So I was just like, every man likes porn. So what? They like porn. And then I feel really stupid and dumb. The first man that I actually gave 110% to, and for somebody to give that all and then have them be disappointed afterwards is the worst downfall, heartbreak. I would not wish that on anybody, not even my worst enemy. That is the worst possible thing that I can go through. And when it all clicked and like I finally found out that he was cheating, because I was getting it left and right, and say my best friend would tell me, and then her husband would tell me, and then I even had at one point my best friend husband gave him an ultimatum that if he did not tell me, at this point we were engaged, that if he did not tell me that he was going to tell me, and he still didn't tell me. The person that he was messing around with was just like, why are you doing this? Siobhan's a good girl or a good woman. Why would you do this? And he's like, yeah, whatever. I'm working on that. Yeah, whatever. It's heartbreaking to hear that you are the last person on his list, and it sucks. And for me to give 110 to somebody, and I'm like this much to you, I'm that little rock under the bottom of your shoe that's stuck in between the little plastic wedges. Yeah, that's me. That's how he was treating me. So one night we were at church, and it was in November, and I remember taking a picture, because that weekend we were going to go to the courthouse and get married. And I'm going to cry.
Want some drink?
No.
Let's
You want me
have
to
a
be
shot.
real, so I would be real.
Okay. We can still have a shot.
So I'm at church, and and he takes a picture, and I give it to him.
It smells like popcorn.
It's those things. I give it to him, and he says, on his soon-to-be my wife, and after that, we're going through praise and worship at church and, you know, getting it all good and stuff like that.
Have a shot.
I'm not going to do it right now.
She's going to drink this.
I got that from work for $2. But I remember my phone is just like going bling, 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 to the point where pastor's looking at me like, hey, like, cut it off. And I cut it off. I cut the sound off, and it's just message after message after message after message, and it's this person I don't even know. And she writes, the truth you need to know about him before you marry him. And it is screenshots after screenshots after screenshots of text messages and pictures and photos and all this stuff, and with this girl that he worked with. And my best friend was like, can you help me go get my car? Because I guess she I think she ran out of gas, or she ran out of something, but anyway, we had to go get her car. And as we're going to go get her car, and I tell her the story, and I'm sitting in the car and I'm bawling. And that hurt so much. And I just remember sitting in the car and crying and was like, damn, like, he did, like, he's really doing this. And I go back in the church and I sit down, and the baby reaches for me. At this point, she was like 2. This is Zendaya was 2. And she reaches for me, and I just put her and I squeeze her, because I wanted any kind of love at that point, because I felt like he did not, that's the point where he did not love me at all. And to actually have that proof in front of my face sucks so much. And anyways, I just remember he sees me crying, and he's asking me what's wrong, and I'm just telling him, like, leave me alone, don't touch me, don't look at me, just leave me alone. And then my best friend at this point told my pastor's wife about what was happening. And at this point, I'm drained, I'm out of body. Like, I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. And she comes to me, she calls my name, she's like, Siobhan, come here, baby. And she grabs me, and I just lose it. I just start screaming and crying, and I'm like, how could he do this to us? We were gonna get married next week, like, how could he do this? And she was like, everything works out. Everything works out. You got God. You got God. And so she grabs me, and this man had the nerve to come and ask me, baby, what's wrong? Now, my first lady, she's a down home first lady. I mean, she's not a big girl, but let me just say, back in the day, if you needed to come and see her, she ain't got no problems to come and see you. Let's just put it that way. And he taps me, he like rubs my back, and I'm crying, and he asks me what's wrong, and I swing at him. I'm like this, and my first lady has me tucked in, and I just swing at him, and she what's the football term when they turn you in? She didn't tackle me, but she turned me away from him. And she's like, don't do it. Don't do it. We can't call the cops at church. Don't do it. And I just couldn't, and I cried all the way home. I beat his ass in the garage. Told him to leave, don't come back. And I took him back like a dummy. And at this point, that's when this chick that he's with now came in.
Who you looking for?
And
You
this
want
was
something
his
for dinner?
best friend.
Take a shot.
No, because I don't want to make funny faces on the camera.
It's you being you. Take your shot.
At this point,
Come on.
this is when the girl that he's with now came in, and I'm at, like, we could be sitting on the couch, and I'm trying to have a full-blown conversation, and he's doing this. I didn't exist. A woman can tell the difference when she's being tolerated, and a woman can tell the difference when she's being loved. He was only with me because I had his child. He didn't love me. He didn't love me. He thought, okay, they're over here and they got this, this, and this, and this, and this. Maybe he can slide in here. There's been a couple times where he tried to move in here. Am I right?
Huh?
There's been a couple times where he tried to move in here.
Uh-huh.
So he thinks he can get something from me. But I'm asking him, who's this girl? Like, she has all his attention and stuff like that. And keep in mind, we're still together. And oh, it's just my best friend. I met his best friend. She lives in North Carolina. That was his best friend. Where'd this chick come from? I never met her a day in my life. And I remember meeting her at a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, which is, I don't know if you guys see this, but Chuck E. Cheese is like a pretty much just like a little
Everywhere.
Chuck E. Cheese is everywhere. But everybody knows what Chuck E. Cheese is. But anyway, she tried to be my friend. Yeah. She tried to be my friend.
I don't know if Chuck E. Cheese is in Australia though.
And it just didn't feel right. At all. And it got to the point where I would ask him to stay the night, and he would make up some excuse of why he couldn't. He had to go pick a friend up. He had to go and do something. He had to go and do something else. And I got to feel very unwanted. And I'm not gonna lie, I also cheated, because at this point, this is after I found out he's cheated and he was sleeping with every Tom, Dick, Harry, Sheila, Sham, and Siloam or whatever. And I cheated just so I can remember what it feels like just to freaking have somebody want you. And he didn't give me that at all. I was just the mother of his child, and he didn't want me at all. He was done with me. And he stayed with me because I was the mother of his child. And I've told him many times, I even told him, I was like, don't cheat. Leave me before you cheat on me. Just leave. I'll be fine. And, nope, he cheated multiple times. And at that time, I was going through postpartum. I suffer from depression. And that feeling of not feeling wanted and suffering from depression, and then you have all these thoughts in your head, and I would never do anything to hurt myself because of my babies. I don't have my mom, so I know how it would feel not to have a mom, and I don't ever want them to feel that way. So at this time, I would get thoughts in my head saying I'm not good enough, I'm fat, I'm ugly, nobody's ever gonna want you, he doesn't even want you. Like, how could you even look at yourself? Like, I had gastric bypass when Adara was 2. No, sorry, when Adara was 1. And I have all this excess skin, and I'm thinking, okay, he doesn't like my body. I look disgusting. These girls are prettier than me. These girls have longer hair than me. These girls are skinny. There's something wrong with me. Because how can you love somebody so much and they don't love you back? And it hurts so bad. And it got to the point where I just wanted somebody to touch me and love me or tell me they love me, even if it was for a moment. And I cheated. And I told him. And he was just like, whatever. I don't care. I'm pretty sure he turned the story around and told her I was the one that cheated the whole time. And because that's what he did with his ex. Told me that she was the one that was cheating the whole time. When it turned out to be him. I try to, I guess, date now. And it's very scary. And then I get a thought in my head that I'm not good enough because of these girls that I've seen him mess with. And then it gets to a point where I just don't want to date at all. Because I don't ever want to go through that again. I don't want to go through the feeling of not being wanted by somebody. And I know that it doesn't matter if a man wants you or not, and you can do bad by yourself, but everybody wants to be loved in the end. And I know that I can do it all by myself, but it sucks to know that I am doing it by myself. I didn't make them by myself, so why should I have to do it by myself? And that really sucks. I remember getting up and not wanting to get up to go to work. I remember I used to look I can laugh about it now and it's so bad, but it used to look a hot mess. Straight up. Get up, throw whatever's on that smelled good, and went out the door because I didn't care anymore. I remember freaking sitting in my car on breaks and lunch and crying. And then they put me on medication and just felt numb to everything. And then I started smoking cigarettes. And it was like my way of just going, like I can woosah. I can be by myself for a moment to catch my breath. I still suffer from anxiety. I get panic attacks still. It sucks because I can be sitting down and just get triggered and have a panic attack, and it sucks. You feel like your heart's about to come out your chest and you sweat. I get them at work and then I feel even more embarrassed because I feel like everybody's looking at me. I feel like I'm not good enough to take care of my girls. It sucks. And my heart breaks all the time when I have to tell them I can't do something or anything like that. But they understand, and it sucks that they have to understand at 10 and 5 years old. But they understand. And now I'm a single parent and he's with this best friend. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with me. That a man can cheat and make you feel like you're less than. I don't know. That's just crazy to me. I don't understand that. And what sucks, and I think the reason why I'm single now, because of the actions that have happened after we've broken up, and the little things I used to ask him for to do when we were together, he couldn't do it. No correction, he didn't want to do it. And what sucks now is the little actions that he's doing, the little actions I used to ask for, he's doing to her freely. And that sucks. That's another thing that makes me feel like, damn, I'm not worth it. I couldn't even get a man to freaking, that I was gonna marry, do the simplest things, and this chick that treats him like trash, he can give her the whole entire world, and I treated him like a fucking king. And that was my mistake. I shouldn't have did that. It just hurts. And for me to date and do this all over again is so fucking scary. Oh my God, it's so scary. I don't know. I go on a date with them and then I don't call them or I don't text them no more. But there is this one person that I am talking to, and I'm not gonna lie, I still have the thoughts in my head about this person. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I have those thoughts all the time. Like, you see those memes that tell you you're the side chick if? Yeah, I'm the if. It's just his actions, the way he does stuff, and the way he seems just makes me feel like I am. But I rather... Well, no. Not all of his characteristics. It's just me being... Sometimes when I'm a smartass, I say certain shit and he'll say it back. But I've never... Correction, I've never had him... How can I say... I don't have proof that he's doing anything, because when he's off, he's here, and the girls have met him, and they love him. My sister, at this point, I don't know if she likes him. She doesn't like anybody I date. But it's scary because I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody. And that sucks. I don't go nowhere. I don't go out. I hate when people tell me I'm pretty. I hate when people tell me I'm beautiful. I hate when people tell me you're too beautiful to be single. What does that mean? I'm too pretty to be single. I don't understand that. I don't understand any of that. But all I can do is just pray and hope that my feelings will change and my actions will change. But on that note, I'm gonna go because the girls are out of the shower, and I'm gonna finish making them dinner. So here's to many more videos to come. Sorry for being depressing on this one. Sorry for crying on this one, but I guess there's a way for you guys to get to know me a little better. I will try to do more. If I do more, if you want me to do more, I feel like I'm boring. But, yeah. Subscribe, comment, like, or is it the other way around? I don't know. But, do all that good stuff, and we will talk to you later. Bye.